Hello everyone. Every job has tools and equipment specific to that profession. The officer has his patrol car for keeping the community safe. The accountant has his calculator for doing arithmetic or calculus. The teacher has her blackboard for demonstrating problems and examples to children. So every job has those pieces of equipment and tools that are needed to be successful in that profession. And as a transmission lineman, one of the most important and essential pieces of equipment to my job is the aerial device known as the bucket truck. So today I would like to discuss with you some of the key components to the bucket truck and how the operation of the bucket truck helped me find value in the work that I do. The first component of the bucket truck that we will look at is the outrigger. Now the outrigger extends through hydraulic pumps from the frame of the bucket truck. The outrigger is the foundation of the bucket truck while it's in operation. It is what gives it structure, support, and stability while being operated. Next is the storage compartments or bins on the side of the bucket truck. The storage compartments or bins is where the lineman keeps his gear, his tools, and other pieces of equipment necessary for performing his job. The next component that we will look at on the bucket truck is the boom and bucket. Now the boom is secured to the turntable, which is connected to the frame of the truck. The boom supports the bucket, and the bucket is the platform from which the lineman performs his job duties, such as repairing damaged transmission lines, removing felled trees from lines, and just replacing and maintaining general parts of a transmission line. Now, I mentioned that I would share with you how the operation of this bucket truck helped me find value in the work that I do. Well, I'm sure you all remember Hurricane Michael of 2018. Hurricane Michael was the first Category 5 hurricane to make landfall in the contiguous United States since Hurricane Andrew in 1992. I witnessed the devastation of Hurricane Michael firsthand as I was sent down to the area of Florida that Hurricane Michael damaged to repair the transmission lines in those areas. To say that it was catastrophic is an understatement. Literally, for miles, trees were twisted and distorted and bent and broke, and houses with roofs ripped off, trees everywhere, cars turned over and flipped over in driveways, debris all over. As I say, it was catastrophic. And I had been a lineman for several years before working this storm, and this was my first natural disaster that I worked as a lineman. As I was there and I was working, operating this bucket truck in that area and repairing these damaged lines, I was reminded that, yes, I was repairing damaged transmission lines, but what I was doing was far more important than that. Repairing these transmission lines made it possible for power to be brought back into these communities so that their quality of life could be restored. And even though my job at times may seem repetitive or redundant and maybe even a little insignificant, just going out and performing maintenance on these lines day after day, it's not just about repair and maintenance of transmission lines. It's about enhancing the quality of life of my community. And just like this bucket truck, every part of that is important. Without the boom, there's no support for the bucket. Without the bucket, the lineman has no platform to work from. Without the turntable, there's no securement for the boom. Without the bins, the lineman does not have his equipment. And without probably most important component, the outrigger, the bucket has no stability and no structure, and the whole thing topples over. So, every job, no matter how seemingly small or insignificant, is absolutely detrimental to the whole system and process to be able to successfully bring power to these communities. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing your videos as well.